Yes, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I have face cam back. As you would have known, during this week I had no face cam because if you saw my face during this week, you would have thought I was dying. With the cold I had, I was like, the whole way through. Yes, we're back. We're back to the end of the season roundup and building to the new season. Bobby Munson has zero idea of exactly what's happened. I'm going to also mute my mic as well at times because I know I'm going to cough exactly right now. And I'm back. So yes, this is going to be interesting. He has no idea. You guys were left on a cliffhanger after yesterday's episode. So without further ado,
this ought to be fun.
This is going to be interesting. Hold on. You know when I'm an idiot. Here we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Yes, we won the league.
All right, again. Look at that.
Yes, and also, just going to point this out as well. We left it on a cliffhanger yesterday. Are we going to break the record amount of points in League Two history, which was set in 1962 by Swindon, who had 102 points? And yes, we got 114.
Oh, yes. There's some words I want to drop right now, but I'm going to keep it clean for this channel.
You don't have to keep it clean on this channel. This channel is not clean. I'm on it. Fuck Fair. Yeah. So, yes, as you'll see here, we got knocked out of the first round of the FA Cup by Reading. And yes, I played a full team. I didn't swindle the game. I promise. We then got knocked out of the second round in the new Everton Stadium. Yeah, that was fair, to be fair. We got absolutely annihilated. And then, as you guys know, we lost in the third round of the northern section of the Bristol Street Motors Trophy against Huddersfield, who are in the League One, a division above us. As you'll see down here, there is no Blackett. He got injured and was out for 6 months.
Ouch.
But we'll explain more as this goes on. Next up, this is with now the £5 million that has been pumped in, which we agreed on before the start of the season to be pumped into for this season, which has helped massively for it. We still don't have a big transfer budget. We were never going to for this season. Fuck off. So yes, that is the finances that you can see from us this season. TV revenue, we got 16,000. Merchandise, £6,000. Players' wages, we've spent, or I don't know how much. We spent a lot of money. Expenditure this month from it. From that. But going next, this is a little bit different. I thought that I wanted to show everyone the general performance of our team compared to everybody else. In the division this season. As you'll see, the white at the inside here is the League Two average, and then the blue around it is our average of what we did throughout the season. We did more passes completion percentage of 88.82%, more shots on target ratio with 44%. Per shots per game, we roughly around 12 shots per game. Expected XG against us was 0.75. Conceded per game was 0.67. And non-penalty expected goals per 90 minutes was 1.73. And goals per game was 1.96. So roughly around about nearly 2 goals a game we were averaging. And then tackles, which we weren't that great at, was 77.68%, but the league average was a little bit higher than us. We were outperforming the whole league on every single ratio going in this league.
We had a hell of a season.
It come together way better than what it should have.
Yeah.
From that, but that's the stats for there. So this is the overall team performance. This is everyone that has played for us this season. I thought I would give this as a little breakdown here for Bobby Munson to be able to see as well. But the goalkeeper that coming from Manchester United under 21s played 46 times for us in all competition, keeping 20 clean sheets. He is a League One standard, but 6'6". Now, the youngster that we brought in, well, we'd say youngster, 23 years of age, Egan Riley, former Manchester City Youth Academy, what was released from Burnley, created 26 clear-cut chances at right back this season. Beyond Hardley, who is hardly ever scoring. And yes, that joke was used several times this season. 44 appearances from Manchester United youth as well. Jack Kingdom, 2 years in a row for us, 49 appearances, 2 goals, 3 assists. Now worth £1 to £3 million. My God, that got me extremely erected. Jaden Sweeney as well, 17 chances created this season. Joe Knight, don't expect him to make any of these stats any good. It's all about him sitting in front of the back four as an anchor or a halfback and then slotting in there to make it 3 at the back if we needed. Rafael Batiste, as we know, who we got on loan at the end of January from Sunderland. 3 goals, 3 assists, 6 chances created. Absolute wonder kid for this division and got it. Ben Cottrell, another player that's been with us since our first season, the January of our first season, and got 15 goals, 13 assists, 37 chances created.
Attaboy.
Ridiculous.
That's some nice numbers right there.
This is, by the way, this is one of the first times I'm actually reading this as well. Adrian Fernandez, who had quite a bit of an injury as well for us, but even in his 12 appearances, if including the bench, 3 goals, 3 assists, 13 chances created, and then Kabia, the youngster that we signed last season from Arsenal, got 12 goals, 11 assists, 29 chances created. Ellis Lihan, the Tottenham striker, who I said at the start of the season, if I play him, would be one of the best strikers in the league, and he proved it. 34 appearances, 22 goals.
Hell yeah.
From him as well. Matty Longstaff as well deserves a shout out. He started 35 games, dropped him for Raphael, but he played 35 games, got 5 assists, 5 goals, 11 assists, 32 chances created as well. But we're going to go into, Bobby, some bit of sad news.
Okay.
Miles Boney, the goalkeeper that we've had ever since the first season, is leaving us.
On a free transfer. Oh, well, that hurts.
Because he only played 11 times this season.
Yep.
And he played the first few games and it was a bit sketchy.
Okay.
A bit sketchy.
He wasn't quite there for this division.
No. So that's when we had to bring in the loan signing, which we did for that. And then, as you can see, somehow it hasn't changed. It's called Miles Boney twice. But Paul Blackett, is Paul Blackett, I promise you. He played 12 appearances this season, got 7 goals, and then got severely injured and was out for 9 months, 6 to 9
Ouch.
months.
That's a long time.
Especially with someone his age.
Yeah.
Which is slightly worrying because he may never recover from that. But yes, that is exactly the season. So, Bobby, I've waffled on for a little bit there. Overall thoughts of it. Oh, I fucking lost my camera anyway. Camera's decided to go goodbye. Give me your overall thoughts of everything.
I think it's a phenomenal season, a banger of a season, to say the least. We did extremely well in the face of our top striker, who's been so important to this club since we took over it, goes out with an injury, and yet adapted. You get the striker that you wanted and you said would be, a dangerous front man, and it worked. You took that gamble and it worked very, very handsomely, and I'm very impressed by it. I think we need to start showing up a little stronger on the cup side of things. Not saying that we have to win the cups necessarily, but if we're going to prove ourselves on the way to the Premier League, we got to start showing a little bit stronger in the cup tournaments for sure.
Absolutely. Bristol Street Motors is a main aim for next season. With that being said, we've now broken the record for. I've got to try and remember these and list them. Hold on. We've now broken the record for most amount of points ever in a League Two history.
Yeah.
We've broken the record for most amount of wins in a season by a single team. I think we got a most amount of goals scored by a team in a whole season, as well. It is ridiculous. When we started going through this, and we skipped about 2-3 months until we started going, and I've had to cut it down because we won the trophy. I think it was 9 games before the end of it. No, it wasn't 9. It was around about 8 games before the end of the season.
Yeah.
We won the league. So the question is now, we got the £5 million in the bank. We're now going to League One, which is one of the toughest leagues in the world to try and get out of. Alongside the Championship, League One and Championship is the struggle for us. And I said this during the season as well, because this was doing really well, the formation, and it might be a little bit overpowered for what we actually need it to be. We're having a new formation this year. New stats, new statistics, new ways of playing. My Pep Guardiola mantle, not this real life season Pep Guardiola, the previous 15 years of Pep Guardiola. I'm going to take my Pep Guardiola hat off. I'm now going to retire it, probably until we get to the Premier League. Retire it. Bobby, what formation will we be playing this season?
Let's go to the 4-2-3-1.
I'm going. Hold on. This is Audi's own Links Africa, but ignore this for a minute. I'm bringing my Jurgen Klopp abilities now. Oh, we're going full Gegenpress. We're going full metal mayhem in League One. This is going to backfire. This is going to backfire massively. Okay, then. So we're going 4-2-3-1. Perfect. Yeah. What is the reward we can get if? Where do you think we should be finishing? The board have said that we have to finish mid-table.
I'm going to side with the board on that. I think I trust in your abilities and believe that there is a possibility of going higher, but I'm going to say that because of the successes so far and because of hearing the board and trusting that, they've got some insight there to add, I'm saying a mid-table finish would be a satisfactory finish because we know how tough this competition is going to be.
Okay, so mid-table is the goal and above. What is the punishment? We'll do punishment first this time. For not getting into the top half.
See, I've always put the players at risk. And I think I think that if it's lower than that, then we've got to pull money away from the next transfer budget. We got to pull at least £1 million away out of the next transfer budget.
Okay. What is the reward?
I think we can make some upgrades again.
Okay. Are we talking stadium?
I think we should consider the stadium.
Okay. Are we considering the stadium to be a minimum of 15,000?
Yes, let's do it.
It's more money in the bag. Okay, so what we will do with that, it won't be an instant upgrade. I'm going to make it look normal-ish. So every month we will add, because we currently got a 4,000-seater stadium. Okay, and we're selling out every single time. But we're not getting the revenue in that we need, so we need more people to come in. So what we're going to do is, if we do finish above mid-table, then every single month we will add 2,000 seats per month.
Beautiful.
Right? That's reasonable until it's fully complete from that. So that's it then. We now know that League One football is going to be the Jurgen Klopp era of me. 4-2-3-1. We're going to suffocate every single team in there. Also, by the way, fun fact, Ben Foster is still my assistant manager, and he is still absolutely shit. Even with his coaching badges, he is not improving that much. The temptation is something else right now, but I am not. I'm going to be a good boy. But yes, no, thank you guys ever so much for watching. Tomorrow, Sunday, I don't even know what day this is coming out on because I'm so far ahead now at this point. I know we're happy 2025, Bobby.
Yeah, happy 2025. Yeah.
It's great being in 2025, isn't it?
Oh, sure. Wonderful. Pre-tapes are amazing.
This is no pre-tape. Yes, this is the 5th. The 5th of... No, it's not. It's the 4th. So this is Saturday, the 4th of January. We will be back tomorrow on the 5th, Sunday, where we will be doing... We're averaging around about 2 weeks a season. So we're going to roughly carry on doing that. But yes, that will be it for us. Thank you guys ever so much for joining us. We will be back tomorrow for the first games of League One under the Jurgen Klopp era. With love, with care. My name's been Mark. That has been Bobby Munson. And we will see you guys for more. Peace!